Good morning, guys. Good morning, and good morning some more. I'm just here with a quick video because I like to promote a lot. I like to talk a lot about different things. But one thing I don't want to do is talk about it and not be about it. So I'm going to insert myself in this particular area that I find getting out of control. So these next couple of videos, I hope you like, hope you share, and I hope that you're not fearful to speak your mind. But we got to do something about this transgender business, okay? When it comes to transgender, and I'm going to be very, very professional, and I'm going to be very, very respectful. As a matter of fact, I know I tend to be, I go off the meat rack a little bit, so I got my notes so that I can stay on target, okay? But first, I like to say to the transgender community, when it comes to you, my very first issue when it comes to you all, it's not your gender dysphoria, because we don't care. I promise you, we do not utterly care how you choose to identify yourself. We really don't. We don't. I can't speak for everybody, but for myself, I was watching this video and I said, you know what? She's right. She was so right that I'm going to piggyback off of her. And my first issue is the entitlement. Yes, the entitlement. My people, where I come from, my people where they come from, in the slavery days, if we're going to take it back, we were given names. We couldn't even pick out our own names. How about that? To this day, my people, you know, the colored people, the people that have melanin in their skin, like a little color in them, us, we're still being called niggers. Okay? We're still being called niggers. Just so you know that. We're still fighting to not be called niggers by the opposite race. Right? And here you come with your entitlement. Your pronouns and what you want to be called. It's not mandatory. By absolutely no way, shape, or form are we government to tiptoe and cater to you just because your feelings was hurt. We don't want to go there and talk about the feelings. We don't want to do that, right? I'm not mandated. It's not. This entitlement that you think, if you wake up one day and decide that you want to be, you know, a broom, do I go out and say, I'm a broom, address me by Mrs. Broom? Talk to me. This entitlement that you guys think that, you know, we're supposed to just stop and drop just because you decide and you changed your mind. So you decide that you just want to make a change, which is your decision to do. You have that right. Keep it within you. Keep it within you. Because it's getting out of control. And it's to the point where people are losing their jobs because they don't agree with you. That's their bread and butter. That's how they take care of their kids. That's how they take care of their children. And just because they don't agree with you, they're the ones that's being reprimanded. I'm confused. Why can't you develop strength and character like everybody else do? You know, like when we grow up and we have that bully and that bully call us names. So like growing up this color, I've been called the tar baby, black girl, you know, the nappy headed girl. Like we've been called all types of names our whole entire lives. We've been fighting our whole entire lives just for some respect. And here you come. Here you motherfucking come in 24 hours. And you just want to change your whole, what we know that's scientifically facts. And you want to change it around and tell us to address you in a different way. Who do you think you are? For real, who do you think you are? I'm at all at where this country is going to, all over this transgender debacle. How come you can't be able to withhold adversity and withstand adversity when someone doesn't agree with you? The whole world has to go through a movement. Black people still going through a movement. I don't see no other race out here getting gunned down because they're their color. Losing their lives because they're their color. And here you come with your BS. And to me, yes, I have a right. I have an opinion. This is BS. If you want to be Jack and Jill, so be it. You want to be Kim to Paul, that's your choice. You want to be Steve to Renee, that is you. That is you. That is solely up to you. That is your choice. You made that decision. So why do we have to suffer? I'm not bowing down to you just because you just like me. We're the same. The only difference is I accept who I am. No disrespect. And that's a different topic that I'm going to address. I'm going to get at. And I'm sure a lot of you are not going to agree with me. But I'm tired of walking on eggshells because you think that you're entitled to become or be whoever you want to be. And we have to address you. No, sweetheart. Beloved, the world is not mandated to call you what you deem to be called. It's I sell jewelry. If I walk out of here now and say my name is Tiny the Jewelry Maker, you better address me as that. Are you kidding me? And everybody that, sells and have a business going on, Tom the Chinese man, you better address him as Tom the Chinese man cooker only. You better address me as, I am the #1 Don Dada hitter. What? I sound crazy, right? So this is what we're trying to say to you. You sound crazy. You sound crazy. Learn to withhold adversity. Withstand adversity when somebody doesn't agree with you. That's it, and that's all. Somebody don't agree with me every day, all day long. I ain't going around trying to write a petition and talk to people and all of this and that. Folk, we need to get it together. We gotta get this. We gotta get together and come together. Seriously. Because this is getting out of hand. It's. I just don't know why you feel like everybody in the world has to walk on eggshells to appease your feelings. Because that's what we're doing at this point in the world. We're walking on eggshells to appease your feelings. And let me be clear, because I feel my energy is getting different, because I started off with, hi, you guys. And the more and more I'm talking and I can feel my energy changing. So I'm trying to, let me bring it back. Let me dial it back, y'all. And let me say something. I know who I am. I'm confident and I'm proud of who I am. Okay? Make no way, shape, form, or fashion am I coming for the gay community. I'm not. So please, after listening to this message, don't put words in my mouth. Because I have gay family members. And I love them to pieces. Believe that. Believe that. Okay? I have my number one cousin. And I'm not going to put no names because I'm not going to throw her under the bus because she don't even know I'm doing this video. So I'm not going to throw nobody under the bus. But I love my family members. Wholeheartedly. But that's the difference between the gay community and the transgender community. The gay community, that's all they want to do. They love the same sex. That's it. We love them for it. It's this transgender debacle. And let me be clear. I'm not saying you can't be who you want to be. I'm not saying you can't be who you want to be. I'm not saying you can't wear what you want to wear. I'm not saying you can't dress the way you want to dress. I'm not saying you can't speak in a high or low tone as much as you want. I'm not saying none of that. What I'm saying is, whoever you want to be, keep it to yourself. If you're having a conversation and you're merely having a conversation and you say, hey, I like to be addressed as, fine, so be it. We're mature adults, right? I can address you as who you want to be. But don't force me. Don't go to my kid's school. Do not force me to address you who you want to be called because it hurts your feelings if you've been called something else. I've been called a bitch. I've been called a nigga. I've been called a slut. I've been called a whore. I've been called you name it. I've been called fucked up individual, selfish, you name it. I've been called it all. And I laugh at it and I keep it moving because I know who I am. I know exactly who I am. Make no mistake. So please, all I'm asking you to do is live your life to the fullest. But stop bringing all of us into your life. Entertain those who want to be in your life and forget about those who don't. That's how we live our life. And that's how we're going to keep it pushing. That's how the rest of us would like to live our lives. So please, I'm asking you, do us all a favor and cut this entitlement bullcrap out. Because it's for the birds and it's not fair. You want to talk about not fair? Because I can go, it's a list of things that I can talk about that's not fair. It's a list of things that I can talk about that hurts my feelings. But guess what? The world does not operate on feelings. And I'm surprised this government is. I don't know where this government is going to, but I ain't with it. I'm just not with it. And I'm sorry, some of you are afraid to speak on it, and I'm not. And I'm looking for those who are not afraid to speak. And if you're not afraid to speak, comment below. Comment how you feel, for real, how you really feel. But be respectful. Share the video. Share the video. We need to let the government know how we feel. This is not going to be my last video either. I'm on it. I'm on it. You want to start doing rallies? You want to start doing rallies? You want to start doing rallies? Okay. Well, I'm going to meet you at your own game. I'm going to meet you at your own game. Slowly, but surely. I can't do it single-handedly. So I'm going to start with this video. Share this video. Much respect to you. One love. Peace.